Saturday. So here I'm going to talk to you about crypto and how token doesn't have value. So just because you see it doesn't mean that it has any value at all. So when you first start a token, you have to pair it with an asset in a liquidity pool, and that's what gives it value. So the paired asset is what gives the token its unit of supply. So when you first make that liquidity pool, and that's when someone can trade it, when they can swap it against something else. Because when you first create a token, it's just a digital number on the screen with no paired um, asset. It has no swap value. So that's what first creates it. So what you pair it with is super important. So if you pair it with ETH, that swap value, there's going to be that ETH gas price. If you pair it with USDC, it's going to be pretty stable, but that's pretty boring when you want to have an asset that goes up or down um, to make money off of. If you pair it with USDC, it's pretty stable. That because that's what it is. You're pairing it with a stable coin. So liquidity also makes it kind of more stable. So the less liquidity that you have it paired with, the less stable it is. So the more liquidity, the more stable. So when you have thin liquidity, you get higher volatility, you get easier price manipulation and bigger swings. So the other thing that you have to watch out for and look at a token if you're going to invest into it um, is you got to watch the unlocks and allocations. Okay, so when there's large team unlocks, usually it's going to get dumped on. So you got to watch that. If you're looking to get into a token and out of a token to make money, you want to get out before those big allocations and unlocks happen. So watch the vesting schedule, watch the treasury allocations, watch the team allocations. And personally, I'm not a fan of allocations. You shouldn't be allocating a token um, to your team. You should be allocating the paired asset. You always want to if for me, marketing a token, you just want to have buy pressure. You never want to have sell pressure. That's bad marketing. The best marketing that you can do for his chart is chart go up. So chart go down is never good in my opinion. So you never kind of want to, why do that to your token? So why have that? And the reason is because when they give team allocations and stuff, you're basically, it's a way for them to make something out of nothing, which is also bad marketing. So just yeah, I hope you learned something from that. Crypto tokens don't start with value. Value emerges when liquidity markets and participation come together. And if you understand that, you're already more ahead of the most investors. So that's my video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.